We are paper, plastic, and metal, and we would like to share our stories of how we got recycled. But first, do you know what happens to recycled materials when they are placed in recycling bins? Do you know there are processes that transform recycled materials so they can be reused again? Well, hello there. My name is Magnificent Metal. I used to be a fast working computer at Max's house, but now, after many years of use, I got too old and stopped working. When Max was ready to purchase a new computer, he took me to Staples and put me in a recycling bin labeled metal. I was so glad he placed me in my new home instead of throwing me away in the garbage. That was the day my new journey began. After waiting some time, the recycling truck came to pick me and the other recycled materials up, which took us to the recycling plant. Where I arrived, my parts got sorted into different types of metal based on the specific type. These groups of meat are then crushed and shredded into small pieces. Next, each of my pieces goes into a furnace where I'm heated up and melted. When I'm done melted into a liquid, I will then be poured into a mold to become rods, spindles, and screws. When my mold cools, then my parts will all be put together. I'm so excited. Now I'm a wheelchair. Now the next years of my life, I can help others become mobile that cannot walk by themselves. Hello, you can call me Fantastic Plastic. I used to be just a simple Dasani water bottle that Katie drank. After she drank me, she put me in the recycling bin in her school cafeteria. I was so thrilled she gave me a second chance of life. From the recycling bin, I was taken with the other materials to the recovery center, where I will be organized from other recycled materials. After that, I will be crushed up and sent to the cleaning center. At the cleaning center, I will be washed and organized by a huge machine. Then I will be transported to a conveyor belt, which, depending on what type of plastic I am, I will be divided into two groups, chemical solution and or melted down. When melted down, my plastic forms little beads that become a new plastic, that are Legos. Now I can spend my new life as being a Lego. Thanks, Katie. Hi, I go by Princess Paper. It used to be a plain piece of paper from a notebook that Emily used to take her math notes in. When she was finished with me, she put me in the classroom recycling bin. That's when my new journey began. After I was put in the recycling bin, the janitor came by and combined all the recycling materials from all over the school. That took us to the recycling plant. At the plant, we were separated into different groups. I got to take a bath in the soapy water to wash away all the staples, ink, and glue. After I'm all cleaned up, I was put into a large holding mixer to create pulp. Pulp can be added to different types of products such as cardboard, newspaper, and office paper. Then I was split up into large rolls of thin sheets of paper, left to dry. Once I was all dried, I was rolled up and cut up. Then I'm sent back to the store as wrapping paper. These stories are all about how we've been recycled and how we became new products.